episode 95.
What is up, you raggle guys and gals out there? It's me, Raggle95, here with a very special episode of my Halo 5 Map Showcase series. Of course, dubbed MapQuest, the show where I, Raggle95, give you, the viewers, a tour of maps fresh out of the works. And just what makes today's episode so special? Well, as I'm sure you've concurred from the title, we'll be looking through not one, not two, or three, but 5 of grand total maps in a single showcase video. Okay, I suppose a little bit of context as to why I'm even doing this. This is in order. Alright, I suppose I should start from the beginning. Back to when my last episode of this show was all the way back in December for Christmas, and I did a thing for the North Pole. Video on that's up on my channel if you want to go check it out. Well, since then, I've been cranking out a couple of others during my time in college, but with the amount of homework I was getting then, never really got time to sit down and actually do a proper showcase on any of these that we'll be going through today. Which is why today I'm hoping to fix that. Well, at least until, if the Halo Infinite roadmap that they dropped back in April 22nd, and is correct, I have until about September or start of Season 3 on November 8th to try and get done on what I still want to build on here on Halo 5 before her Halo Infinite finally gets its forge. And I transfer the series to a showcase from Halo 5 to Halo Infinite. And believe me, I still got at least a good few ideas for things I want to build up here. So, without further ado, let's dive boots first into hell, or more specifically, the Abyss. With our first map, up inside of the Abyssal Demon Nasrallah's acidic playhouse, the Isle of Strife. Which, not gonna lie, wouldn't seem too out of place as of a name of like a Doom map for campaign. Specifically in the 2016 to Doom Eternal timeline. It's been a hot forever since I've been anywhere near those games. But yeah, just going off a random comment, I had the map given by someone I had play tested this with a couple months back. Around the same sort of time I was churning all this shit out. Oh hey, we're here. Oh, okay, it's a little laggy here. Just give it a minute to stabilize, and no, I think we could just do it like this. Okay, so well, first things first. This map follows a more or less symmetrical layout, and a bunch of bridges and platforms across a sea of pink acid, or purple-ish pink. I don't know. It just seemed cool to me. What this basically being like super hell, considering its location just beneath the purgatory in the ninth circle of hell. Or the nether, as it's known in my timeline, if you follow it on DeviantArt. Shameless plug is shameless. But back to it. So you're probably wondering, and... fuck. I probably should have jotted down some notes. I really shouldn't be winging it here, but... yeah. Here I have a DMR spawn, and I think you can go inside of that thing to get shot out of that thing. And up to the sniper rifle up on the top. Same over in the other castle on the red side. Oh, also, while I'm up here and they're cycling on and off. These two platforms over here specifically with the two graders, these cycle every few seconds to have the fire coming out to damage your character. If you happen to be careless enough to be on one of these things when it activates. Or have done so like me for the intentional purpose of showcasing this hazard. Yeah, other than that, I also figured now be as good a time as any to try and, like, switch up the usual weapon spawns I have on the weapon pads. Which would usually be snipers and rockets exclusively. But down here, where we have a gravity hammer, and up top, on an altar, we have a little something called a berserker's claw. It's essentially the same as a rocket, but you carry it like a minigun. Same sort of premise, except the snipers are now in either team's little fortress. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go through these as fast as I can for the sake of the video, and especially since the details and extra little intricacies aren't exactly up in the brain into fresh like what the shit it is even coming out of my mouth right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and blaze through these maps for the sake of time, and to try and not have as big a wait. No, go away, Xbox. I didn't say nothing. Come on, it doesn't work all day yesterday when I tried to use this thing's fucking voice functionality. I used to like open certain apps, like a screensaver I like to have up on the TV when I'm like taking a shower. But all of a sudden during a video it chooses to work. Okay. Anywho, on to the next one. The Infernal Reef. Which I have teased in my Discord server to be a part of my other OC, Inferno's homeworld. Blazure. Spelled Blazure. The big sort of a volcanic planet, basically. Again, context to all these can be found in my DeviantArt and pics of the and the appropriate social media links down in the description. Shoot curiosity to check the hose out get the better of you. Not saying it 100% will, just putting it out there. Okay, here we are. If hell were a planet, I'm pretty sure this would be it. Well, with how hot it is though over here. Okay, so I did a little something different with the weapons on this map. As we might be able to see firsthand with our traditional frag grenades and battle rifle spawn particularly. This one I attached with a kinetic bolt pop-up. So, how people's bodies disintegrate when they die to this thing. Or his binary rifle that I got out by climbing up this little lava fall here. There's another one just like it over on the other side of the map. Don't fret. Like the last one, this follows a more or less symmetrical format. Splitting right down the middle. And there's a good couple ways you could go from the spawn. You could take a route out into the middle with a saw that's just perched above there. Whenever we can get to it. We have a suppressor along the way. A splinter turret and its cousin over on the other side of yet another lava fall. With some rocks that we need to jump across. That a bit of forewarning now. Sink if you linger on them for too long. But these could also be used to your advantage if you're trying to lose someone and it's trying to melee you or something. Or just generally trying to kill you. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a melee. Or with these two splinter grenades that are on either side. Just one more jump over where all the lava from this fall is pooling. And one more little clamber and you made it. To a hybrid. It's what? That makes this what? Kind of hybrid, you ask? Well, take a look. If you really want to pack some heat, there's no better thing to do so with. It's just a hop, skipping and jumping away here across some deadly molten lava is all. But that isn't the only way up. You see, scattered throughout the map are these smoking vents that you can take, which serve as grab cannons that launch you up to higher points, but at the cost of burning your booty and your shields off. So it's like that shit out of cartoons where a character goes flying up in the sky when they go on fire. I essentially put that in Halo 5. For reasons unknown. I don't know, I guess I just sort of thought it'd be funny. speaking of incineration cannons, we have ourselves a normal one here, along with a splinter turret just in front of the soul spawn from before. Perched above a cave back out to the beach. Well, I wouldn't say a beach, more or like shoreline. And with 100% insta-kill lava. And no in-gamble grab lifts that have burned your ass before or sending it flying upwards. Okay, I think that about finishes that one. And let's go from something hot to something cold. With our next one, the Everfrost Peak. This one I imagined as a sort of home for my other OC Frost, which I made as like a sort of rival to Inferno. They got like a whole backstory that's currently a work in progress at the time of recording. Yeah, you see the little description there, and presumably if you decide to go through the trouble of going through my file share or to download the maps featured here. God. So let's boot this thing up. Get a better look inside of where Frost's crew used to live. And where Frost herself used to. Whenever this thing loads. Sometime this century, hopefully. Preferably before the next ice age. Oh, and we're here. Okay, so just like the last couple, this one follows a symmetrical format down the middle. But this one particularly, I took a little bit of inspiration from Splitgate's Pantheon map, which I got some pretty hard Halo Reach Asylum / Halo 2 Sanctuary vibes from. I likes. This is roughly a similar type deal. Roughly. Okay, so first things first, these arrows here shoot you upward to the second level of each team's base, respectively. Nice and easy, like. You know, on the topic of Splitgate, I happen and actually jumbling an idea or two in the old brain about bringing a couple Splitgate maps here into Halo 5. It's not like anybody's really done that before, so why not, right? I mean, we technically already have portals to emulate some of the portal mechanics. Oh, and by the way, there's a thing Thing is, you can't tell that. Oh god. Why am why do I always do these in one take? I don't know. I guess it's left. Hack the Tootsie Roll. How many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. Top 500 things the world will never know. Wait, what? Is this from something I was like building before, or wait? Oh, crap. I don't think this is supposed to be here. Well, it's fixed now. Sorry if you guys weren't exactly... God, I literally cannot talk today. Jesus. I don't know why I figured I could go... Oh, going off of that, try and home another thing of regular gaming content aside from... God damn it! After so long of uploading shit, I got a boredom in my fucking video editor. God damn! Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, basically over here we got like place that they used to train in their ice magic and shit. I don't know. Over here we have a forge where they go clang on the fucking anvil, and basically and yeah, that's about it. Next! Yeah, let's get back to the fire shit. Because we already have a lava one, why not add this for another OC of mine? And something that's a part of her canon. Again, context to all this shit's on my... Oh my god, I don't know how many times I have plugged that stupid art page. What are the chances people are even gonna go to the trouble of going to those pages to learn everything they need to know about the shit? I decide to plug it into this fucking... My brain had a serious stroke. That could have been worded better. Future me's probably gonna look at this and cringe so hard he single-handedly rips apart the fragile fabric of the space-time continuum, thus ending all reality as we know it. And okay, why is the stage hazard active already? You think the shit be off by game time. But I always film these showcases in the very same shit I build these maps in, so yeah. Yeah, now you guys have a sort of idea. Kind of wanted to get into it a bit later, but yeah, now you guys have a sort of idea as to the central gimmick of this map. A couple switches you could activate to like trigger these walls up top. So use the crouch being a different button. Good thing this isn't an actual match. And just showcasing for the sake of showcasing. Yeah, this is where her band comes up to perform. She's like the leader. Her name's Rin, and everyone else here, you got Holly, Carly, Melissa, it's like a whole thing. And I'm not entirely sure it's worth the breath to plug the shit that I plugged probably hundreds of times in this video alone. For you folks to be able to learn just what the shit any of this even all means. But yeah, I went out of my way to make a little extra backstage area too. So we hit the same sort of a name launcher glitch thing I did back in Daisy Drive to give the gun this sort of coat of paint. Which literally fits perfect with the scenery in this place. All the yellow and orange. Yeah, that's like their van. And oh my god. This video is not gonna do too well, I already know. Yeah, let's try and distract ourselves from that fact by moving on to the final map. That's a part of its Quintuple catch-up special. If it can even really still be called that at this rate. I'm not even going into full detail like I usually do, just us blazing through them. I'm giving like rough synopsises of whatever shit I'd put wherever and where. we're in the home stretch at least, so let's treat this shit like a band-aid and rip it off sooner or before, or it becomes a pain later, or something like that. Pretty sure. But, yeah, kind of odd we go from like a rock concert stage to like a quicksand beach, and yeah, pretty odd transition. I'm entirely aware. You don't gotta yell at me in the comments in regards to the fact. I'm sorry. It's absolutely miserable outside today. We're supposed to be getting, it's like all cloudy and rainy out now, and like later today, we're supposed to be getting thunderstorms. At time of filming anyway, but you guys should probably care less. Okay, so we got our usual spawn in here, and this one's actually different in the sense that this map follows an asymmetric format versus almost every other one before it where they were symmetrical. You could say, hey, this one's like the rebel of the group. Yeah, as I rambled on about before, or back in my prior speech, I like how different this thing is compared to like before. Is obviously this thing's sort of main gimmick with all the quicksand pits all over like the beach. Which yes, you can sink into and die in if you decide not to do anything about it. But that's on you. If you feel it's worth the suicide point deduction. Yeah, that's not the only spot. Good couple along the beach. And up here we got like the lifeguard group that watches over this area, and like their little sort of base of operations.